Cancer, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early March 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, right down to work with an oracle card just to take a little temperature of the energy and breeze on in here nice and smooth. So let's get a good shuffle, my guides and spirit team. Talk to me about the lovely Cancers here, early March. Let's get it going. And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card real quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'm going to pull you a bonus card with the Shadowland Tarot just to see what type of shadows might pop up or what shadow work you might want to lean into in this time. So that's always very interesting. Much for you to think about and consider. So only take what hits, okay? You know how that goes. Let's get this first card out here. Promise, if a message doesn't hit, you just toss it out the window. I don't mind. So let's see what we got. Okay, so here we are back to this classic water sign energy of an active mind and creativity. It's absolutely beautiful, and we're going to speak about it. Before we do, though, if you're new here, we'll be talking about the March subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you're active on Twitter, my handle's @KyleofCups. Please feel free to tweet me some things. But into the reading we go. Pardon me. If you take a look at this image, it is very lush, it's beautiful, it's etheric in nature. And there are several cards in this deck that represent similar themes. You see this woman there, there's hot air balloons, there's nonsensical things going around. So this does make me think of a very active imagination, lush creativity. So your mind could be extra active in this time. You could be daydreaming, drifting a little bit. Or you might need to really connect to those creative juices and let that flow, okay? You might be itching to create something, whether it's writing, whether it's art, whatever venture you want to go into could be beneficial because it's a good outlet for emotion. But aside from that, just know that your mind could be active. You could be having very interesting dreams and things like that. But let's get into tarot. We'll see if that all mixes in together. We'll get you 3 in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify as always. So let's get it going here. What do we got for the lovely Cancers in early March? Now, I'll say this, the last few weeks, it seems like we turned a corner because, as I've been mentioning, like in recent months, there's been a lot of choppy readings for the Cancer Collective. But the last 3 or 4 weeks have been much more positive, much more optimistic. Last week's reading was titled A Surprising Talk. The week before that was an exciting victory. The week before that was a big win. So wins and victories come in all different shapes and sizes. So hopefully you've been collecting some, whether they're small, whether you've been having good days. You know, life is all about the cycles. But we'll see what we got this week. Okay, that first card popped out real quick. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. So this could be a little bit of a holdover energy from what we had last week because it was about a talk, it was about communication. Pages are pretty intense in symbolism, but we'll speak about it. Let's get 2 more out here for Cancer, please. Thank you. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. So we're doubling down with the earthy pentacle energy, which I would say is a good thing, my friends. Let's get 1 more out here. Very nice so far. I don't want to speak on it too much just yet because when we clarify it, it could absolutely change the whole dynamic. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I just want to point this out, Cancer. Everything is Pentacles in the main part of the spread. Very earthy. You could have a huge focus on your money, the physical world around you, home, family, anything in that realm. Okay, so depending on what clarifies, it'll really give us more detail. But let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes before we get the juicier stuff. Position number 1, the Page of Pentacles. All pages are messengers, all pages are students. There might be certain things you're wanting to throw your energy into, whether it's new ventures. You might be wanting to have a talk with somebody. Somebody might be wanting to have a talk with you. That's very simple when it comes to pages. This one is the most studious, though. So now might be a very good time. If there's something new you're wanting to invest your time and energy into, it'll be extra beneficial, especially with all these pentacles. There could be a nice influx of money or money situations on your mind in general. But as we move to the center, the 10 of Pentacles, beautiful. One of the most positive cards in the deck. Now, this one is a heavy focus on the family or the home, but it's a happy completion. It is super abundant. It is overflowing with blessings and gifts. So I really want to see what's up when we get more detail out of this because it's lovely, it's sturdy, okay? But yeah, I really don't want to say this is like a super amazing reading just yet. We'll get there. Moving to the back end, though, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the fact that we have a queen, the fact that we have a page, This could represent earth sign people in your life, of course. And the fact that we're going from page to queen could be a maturation of something. So maybe something you've been putting energy into will start to blossom, start to bloom, which I would say is a good thing. I see her very similar to the Empress. So this could be the importance of getting yourself out there in nature, connecting with nature, letting that help clear your energies out. This Queen of Pentacles is super sturdy, super abundant, very loving, caring, and nurturing. So all these themes are very good. And we're just going to have to dive deeper on all this. So let's jump in and clarify. Let's get one good shuffle in here for the Cancer Collective. Looking okay so far. Okay, so what do we got for Cancer, please? And yes, my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research, rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. We're going to see what's up with this page. Why is this Page of Pentacles here? And also, if you read cards, that's why the box is here, so you can play along. If you're feeling any messages, feel free to drop them down below for your collective, because I don't mind whatsoever. They might help somebody, and we all learn from each other. So let's see what's up with this page. Why is this page here? Yeah, the deck is acting a little funky now. What do we got? Okay. Yeah, you might be in planning phases of something, or this could be somebody around you who's in plan mode. And it's the King of Swords in the upright. Very interesting card this is, okay? So we have a king, we have a queen, we have a page, we have the 10 of Pentacles. The family unit is super important for whatever reason. You just tailor it to your situation. Now, if this doesn't represent an air sign here, this king is extremely strategic. He is also serious. So I feel like this could be one of two things. If we're speaking about new ventures, you could be in the planning phases, or this could be Spirit telling you like, hey, if you really want to do this, if you really want to get this going, if you really want that, you're going to need to make a plan and stick to it and go according to plan. However, this can also represent, to me, a conversation of the serious type, serious tone, because that's what this king is. Yes, he is one that perseveres and is pretty dominant, but he is like strategic and serious in nature. And when we link it into the communication of the page, I feel like it could be one or the other. So it could be a serious type of talk or message that needs to be sent or said, or planning phases. All right, let's keep it moving. I don't want to talk that into the ground. It is what it is. But the fact that we have so many court cards out here could represent a lot of people in your energy, a lot of people affecting your energy for different reasons. But let's see what's up with this 10 of Pentacles. Why is this 10 of Pentacles here for Cancer, please? It's an interesting one this week, my friends. Okay. Yeah, we have the Ace of Wands showing up in reverse. This is an interesting dynamic here. This is somebody who, all right, it's giving me like a couch potato type of feeling, which isn't a bad thing. Like, I'm not saying anything like that. This could be Spirit telling you to relax a little bit or spend a little time in, just chilling at the house. Very interesting stuff. Or it could be that dynamic of somebody who's wanting to do something, but is also struggling a little bit with motivation. That's the vibe this is giving me. So like that back and forth, like, no, I really want to do this, but can I do it? Oh, I really want to do that, but I'm so busy already. It's giving me this interesting dynamic. However, this could be things starting to calm down in the home, because the Ace of Wands is fiery in nature. It could be a little combative sometimes, like all aces are opportunities, but when it shows up in reverse, this is just telling me that things might start settling down, settling in a good way. Like this 10 of Pentacles might already be within your grasp. So wins, victories, triumphs are still showing up here in this spread, which I would say is good. But if you're having that back and forth between having motivation and not, that's a common thing that people go through. It's all good. I mean, and of course this could mean other things. That's just the intuitive vibe it was giving me. We're going to go in on this queen, then I'll give you a quick little recap before we get into the shadow card. So why is this Queen of Pentacles here? Where's the Queen of Pentacles here for Cancer? Thank you. Okay, yeah, we have another court card. We have the Knight of Wands, and this is forward action. This is movement. This is something coming in. So even though I was saying that there's that little bouncing back and forth, we have that interesting progression that I was seeing from the very beginning. If you look in the box here, we have the planning phase with the page and the possible serious talk. Then we have someone who's like maybe second guessing or not having the energy to do something. Boom, when we get to the back end with this Queen of Pentacles and this Knight of Wands, it's like forward action, something coming towards you quick, fast, and in a hurry. This feels super abundant. This is just straight up the energy of blessings coming in. Now, this could also represent a person. You might be linked closely with a fire sign when we have the Knight of Wands. But it is action-based, movement-based. And as I said, like something might just be within your grasp already, or something just might surface out of nowhere, but in a positive way. So something could take a very good turn for you in a positive way. As I was saying, the wins, the victories, the overcoming things in a sudden manner, in a fast manner, in an unexpected manner, which is good. But once again, all of these people, we have a whole damn royal family here, even though they're of different suits. So just know there might be a lot of people up in your energy in this time. Okay, we have the page, we have the knight, we have the queen, we have the king. So let's go through and do a quick little recap. Cancer, I'd say this is a pretty good reading, but let's go through it real quick. As I already pointed out, there's a natural progression through this, like from the planning phase on. But in the first position, we have the Page of Pentacles with the King of Swords, pardon me. So yes, this could be like strategizing that next cycle, that next step. That's something you need to do, or Spirit could be urging you to do so. For some of you, it could just be a serious type of conversation where you either set boundaries or say this, say that, set something straight. Moving to the center, we have the Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands in reverse. This felt okay to me, but it was that little battle between having motivation and not. But it was also giving me like a calm home environment, or yearning for that. That could be coming in, but it was also giving me the vibe of something that you may have been wanting or yearning for is right within grasp. It's like just right there. Moving to the very back end, we have the Queen of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands, and that is fast forward action. It's fast movement. As I said, it could be suddenly, it could be unexpected, something coming in. And since she is similar to the Empress to me, that is super abundant, overflowing, and the energy of blessings and rewards, which is beautiful. So Cancer, please take a screenshot of that. And of course, it can mean other things, as I always say. We're going to get into your shadow card real quick here, just to tie this reading up. So let's get one shadow card here for the Cancer Collective. So I would say overall, this is still feeling more positive than anything. So let's get this one shadow card out. And I always say, even if the card itself is a positive one, we're going to look at the dark underbelly of it, because that's what we want to do with shadow work. So let's get one card out here. That spread looks absolutely beautiful, though. Like with all the pentacles, all the people characters, I really like it. So yeah, this doesn't surprise me whatsoever. We have the Three of Pentacles showing up as the shadow card. So for some of you, this could be issues at work or issues regarding a team. You know, everyone says like threes could represent third-party things. I don't want to just limit it to that, because the Three of Pentacles is a positive card to me. It's diligent, it's working together as a group, it's giving and getting assistance, but the rougher side of this is someone that does not play well with others. So if you're not having issues at work, there might be an individual that is just impossible to like work with. It's like, oh, why do you have to be so difficult? That's the type of vibe this is giving me. So it's something to be aware of. Okay, specifically, like we had a big focus on the home. We had a huge focus on the pentacles here. And like I said, that bouncing back and forth between having motivation to do something and not. This card in its negative form could represent the latter, like somebody not having the motivation to get something moving. So do with that what you will, my friends. Please feel free to look into the rougher aspects of this further, but it's something to watch out for sure. So Cancer, that's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the March subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the February subscriber surprise, the winners will be posted in the community tab March 1st. But for the March subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Gilded Tarot Royale. It's one of my favorite decks. So if you'd like to get your name for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments what zodiac sign vibes best with you. It has to be a different one than your own, though. So drop that in the comments. You'll be entered to win. And that's it. At the end of March, going into April, I'll announce the winners. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.